It is a beautiful day here in Dallas, 47 degrees at game time, very little wind. Should be a perfect day for football, and this is what the NFC Eastern Division standings look like. Philadelphia is home against San Diego today. They have a 2-game lead on Arizona, the Giants, and Washington is at Arizona today. Arizona will be at the Giants Saturday. Very important game for the Giants, and the Dallas Cowboys looking to play the role of spoilers. And there was a good atmosphere around the Cowboys this week, Bill, after the win last week.
Well, it certainly doesn't seem like a 3-8 team. I've been around 3-8 teams. I've been on some 3-8 teams, and everybody's job security pops up in the mind. That's what everyone starts worrying about, and the panic button gets hit, and that is not the case out at the Cowboys practice facility. Not at all. Everybody seems calm. They know where they're going. They have a plan. Even the administration. Everybody smiles on people's faces.
The Giants beat the Cowboys in Week 8, 27-24 in overtime. It was a game that Dallas should have won. They had a big lead. They let it get away. The Giants have won the toss. They've elected to receive. Kerry Collins, who has not thrown a touchdown pass in his last 2 games, is the quarterback. The offensive line concerned about the age on the left side. The power is on the right side. Tiki Barber will get the ball a lot. Amani Toomer is the leading receiver. We'll see some of Ron Dane and 2 tight ends as well. With Dan Campbell and Howard Cross the tight ends, and Tiki Barber, nice cutback. Barber across the 40 and up to the 47-yard line. So they start with the run, and Tiki Barber with a 15-yard pickup. Dallas on defense has played well. Brandon Noble, Michael Myers in the middle. Greg Ellis leads with 5 sacks. Marcus Steele is banged up. He hurt his knee, but he's starting today. And the cornerback, Mario Edwards, had an interception return for a touchdown against the Giants earlier this season. Camella shifts from the 47, the play fake, and Collins outside to Amani Toomer, ridden out of bounds at the 40-yard line. In the backfield, both wide receivers go left. Tiki Barber's second carry, big hole, trying to get away from George Teague. Teague shoves him out of bounds at the 20-yard line.
See him back here, and they flow downhill.
Crossing a tight end, a fumble by Kerry Collins, recovered by the Giants. Dusty Ziegler, or make it Glenn Parker, recovered the fumble. Inactive. Byron Frisch, number 90, is in at defensive end. Collins, Tiki Barber, couple of blockers in front of him, and he is taken out of bounds by Mario Edwards. Dallas defense stiffens at the 20-yard line. This will be a 35-yard attempt. Jason Garrett, the holder. And Morton Anderson puts it right through. He has now scored points in 282 consecutive games. A strange alignment for the Giants. Low line drive, a bouncer that is grabbed by Swinton at the 10-yard line. Gets to the sideline, and a great return for Reggie Swinton. He's out of bounds at the 45-yard line. Making his 4th start in the NFL. He won his first last week. Good offensive line. Watch the matchup between Larry Allen and Keith Hamilton today. That should be big. Emmitt Smith and Troy Hambrick, really 2 tailbacks in the backfield. Jackie Harris returned last week from injury. Good tight end in the backfield. 3 wide receivers in. Blitz coming on Carter. Flag down. Carter gets rid of it and completes it to Rocket Ismail at the Giants' 27-yard line. But it looks like they'll bring it back on a holding call against the Dallas Cowboys.
Illegal hands to the face mask. Dallas, number 77. Hands on the face mask while blocking. 10 yards. Repeat, 3rd down.
Hands up in the face mask of Michael Strahan.
Cowboys hurt themselves all season long, taking penalties at bad times. Michael Wiley trying to cut it back. He's brought down by Kenny Holmes. And the Cowboys are forced to punt. Barber is deep for the Giants, standing back at his own 17-yard line. Dorr gets it away. Good kick. Barber dropped the ball, and the Cowboys recover. The Cowboys have it. It looks like Keith Adams No, Troy Hambrick comes away with the ball. Troy Hambrick recovered it. Third down back is in. Darren Chavarini, number 85, in as the third wide receiver. The toss inside to Rocket Ismail. The Giants were right there.
Well, Keith Hamilton was right there. And everything offensively.
John Hilbert, 38-yarder. And the kick is good. So the Giants turn the ball over. The defense, the best in the NFL in the red zone, stiffens. They give up 3 points, and the game is tied.
Way each December, get his team focused on something.
Tiki Barber on first down, straight ahead, battling up to the 35-yard line, picks up 6 on the play. Hilliard and Dixon, the wide receivers. Dixon in motion. Dane, the setback, takes the toss, gets outside, gets a first down at the 40-yard line.
Putting gaps on the offensive line to create missed decisions.
Dallas late getting their personnel on. Tiki Barber busts through the big hole and fights his way down to the 42-yard line. Still won't go down, and finally they shove him down. Greg Ellis knocks him down at the 40-yard line. Great run by Barber, but Campbell, a tight end to the right. Barber slipped, takes the handoff, tries to get away outside, and gets down to the 35-yard line. Juan Hawthorne, the cornerback, made the tackle. Hawthorne, not a big man. Byron Frisch and John Nix in on the defensive line for Dallas. On third down, Collins to Barber. He leads him perfectly. First down, Barber to the 24-yard line. Chased out of bounds by Izell Reese. Tabidi Davis is the third wide. Out of the shotgun, everybody out. Collins has time, goes for the end zone for Campbell, the tight end, and he overthrew it. So once again, the Giants get close. They drive the ball downfield. They stall. This time they stalled at the 23-yard line. For 21 this season. This is a 41-yard attempt out of the hold of Jason Garrett. And once again, Anderson puts it right down the middle. He has been outstanding this year. Signed late in preseason. He has been excellent, and he gives the Giants a 6-3 lead. You're right about that. But a lot of it, Bill, is finding the right guy at quarterback, and they haven't found that guy yet. Good high kick by Micah Noor. Barber from the 16. Chance to return, and he does. He got tripped up. Orantis Grant was on the turf. Looked like he reached up and tripped up Tiki Barber. Otherwise, he might have broken it for a long, long one. The man in the white jacket, just past the official, is Sean Payton, the offensive coordinator, who's been mixing up the personnel packages a lot thus far in the game, Bill.
Some people think a little bit too much all season long. And really the reason is they haven't been efficient in running the football.
Two tights, two wides. Tiki Barber picks up the blitz. Collins throwing wide open to Monty Toomer. Falls down and is touchdown at the Dallas 32-yard line. Monty Toomer, 51 catches this season. Tiki Barber takes it outside. He's got the whole sideline heading for the end zone. And he is knocked down by George Teague at the 2-yard line.
Well, they're going to watch this power O to this outside. Glennie Parker comes around. He gets the block here. There's a seal by Campbell. But watch this block right there. That's Dixon, 86 outside. He gets the seal on Hawthorne. And it's seal, seal, seal. And it's out the back door.
The helmets collided there. Campbell motions on first and goal. Collins throws. Wide open. Touchdown. Marcellus Rivers, the rookie out of Oklahoma State. The third tight end with his first NFL touchdown. Kerry Collins finds the rookie Marcellus Rivers. He was a wide receiver in college. They've turned him into a tight end. He's done a good job. Line drive kick, Reggie Swinton at the 3. Swinton picks up a couple of blocks. Takes it outside. Emmanuel McDaniel pulls him out of bounds. Another outstanding return. Rocket Ismail in motion. Carter rolling and throwing on first down. Completing to Rocket Ismail. Out of bounds. Close to midfield. Will Allen pushed him out. Ability of returning. 2nd and 3 at midfield. Ismail in motion. Gardner to put it up. Blitzed on the play. Gets it out to Emmitt Smith. First down, Dallas at the Giants 46. Teams 5 and 6 starting play today. Arizona at home against Washington later. Quincy Carter being rushed. Down he goes. Michael Strahan with his another sack, a season high, career high 16 and a half sacks for Michael Strahan, who leads the NFL.
I think you do a great injustice when you have Jackie Harris blocking Michael Strahan. Not just Jackie Harris. I mean, for that part, any tight end. Any tight end. Now, Emmitt Smith didn't get the chip as well because the back should have to chip.
Why do you think they did that, Bill?
I don't think Emmitt got there to help out.
Carter short drop, decides to run, and Hamilton takes him down. So Strahan and Hamilton, the two big guys on the defensive line, do the job.
It cleans up.
Strahan now 16 and a half sacks with a one today. See the yards rushing against the Giants when Hamilton's out of the lineup. He's missed 3 games. Carter throwing Rocket Ismail with a great catch. Stays inbound at the 38.
On zone fires and misconceptions and line up and beat somebody.
4th and 1. Giants blitzing. Carter trying to get outside. The Giants were there. The Cowboys win for it on 4th down. Michael Strahan leads the charge with help from Jesse Armstead. It's a sad day for the Giants and for the NFL with the passing of the Giants' longtime general manager, George Young, a man we knew well, Bill, you and I, a great football guy, a guy great to talk to, and a guy who helped turn this franchise back on a positive road when he took over as GM.
He's one of the few guys that was not only a GM for a team, but he influenced the entire NFL. Robert Thomas got hurt for they don't have a true fullback, so he's had to do a little bit of everything.
On 2nd and 7, Carter to put it up, gets time, and finds Joey Galloway. Flag on the play.
I think Galloway may have stepped out of bounds. Opportunities. Dallas really has. Now you have to look, I said we have to look close at some positive things for Dallas. They've had
illegal touchings by the offense. Number 84 was legally knocked out of bounds, came back in and was the first to touch the ball. That's a 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. Repeat, 2nd down.
Here's Galloway outside. There he was out dancing along that boundary, and he can't be the first to touch the ball. Now, what makes it legal? Okay, what
go with 4 wide receivers. Ismail in motion, out of the shotgun, underneath the Rocket Ismail. And he's brought down up close to the 20-yard line. Jesse Armstead in on the stop. They haven't kept the ball nearly enough. On 3rd down, this time he gets it. 1st down. Good speed by Rocket Ismail. He was wide open, and a good delivery by Quincy Carter.
Well, you got to look for the positive things, and that certainly was a positive.
Smith and Hambrick in the backfield. Carter throws short to Jackie Harris, the tight end. Big pickup by Harris. He's brought down inside the 35 at the 33 by Jason Sehorn.
Quincy Carter tough back. Now he knows he's got his speedsters outside, and he looks and looks and waits, and what does he do? Takes what the defense gives him. Takes Jackie Harris underneath. That's a little bit of patience for an excitable guy that they've tried to calm down all the time.
Sure. Troy Hambrick in motion. Outside to Galloway, cuts it back inside across the field. Picks up a block by Carter and is out of bounds inside the 25 to 23.
Exactly how they drew it up. Suddenly Emmitt was, you know, with that big offensive line, he could hide behind him and create some seams and then get skinny right about the time he was going to get tackled. That's not the case this year.
3rd and 10. Carter rolls, looks back the other way, missed by Griffin, throws into the end zone, incomplete, nobody there. Threw it away. 1-yard field goal attempt for John Hilbert. Made one from 38 earlier. And the kick is good. Plenty of distance. Hilbert puts another 3 on the board for Dallas. Late in the first half, the Giants lead 13-6. Rodney was upset with that. Didn't like it. End of the first half. Dave Campo heads off. His team not following up on the strong performance of last week. They haven't been able to get the running game going at all, Bill. End of the first half. It's the Giants 13, the Dallas Cowboys 6. Visa halftime report. His hands on the ball, Bill.
From early on in the game, Sam, they've counters and power O's and things, and then they try to get him into the passing game as well. And for a defense, that's one of the toughest things to defend. Even though you know who the playmaker is going to be, it's how they utilize them, the different wrinkles that they do versus the run and versus the pass.
11 carries for Tiki Barber, 93 yards, 3 catches, 21 yards. And the negative factor, if you will, for the Giants, the positive for Dallas, they're still in the game. The Cowboys are.
Yeah, and you don't like to leave a team lingering around, if you will, and the Cowboys are lingering around, and they've had some opportunities. Already, Quincy Carter has thrown more in the first half than he did all of last week, and they've had their opportunities, they've had their shots. Passes have been overthrown. So I think if the Giants want to come out and take care of this game, they've got to do it right away in the third quarter, put a nail in this thing, don't let the Cowboys linger.
Our sideline reporter today is Mike Ducey. He caught up with Giants head coach Jim Fossil moments ago.
What will you stress with your team here at halftime in terms of improvements that can be made?
Well, the same thing we started with this game. We got to put our defense on a long field. I think we'll hold up pretty well there. They're going to throw the ball deep and they're going to try to run it on us. And offensively, we've got to be patient. We got to run the football still and let Kerry get some completions.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. Sam, Bill, back to you.
Thanks very much, Mike. And the Giants huddling up. First half stats look like this. Rushing, the Giants shut down the Cowboys, just 5 yards rushing. Emmitt Smith, 7 carries, 5 yards.
And neither team has been very good on third down situations either. And for the Cowboys, that's par for the course. But the rushing department is what really stands out. Only 5 yards from a team that just ran all over the place last week.
Morton Anderson, short kick. Michael Wiley along the 20, cuts it upfield, now comes outside. Big lane for Wiley. Ridden down at the Giants' 43-yard line. Great start to the second half for Dallas. Emmanuel McDaniel finally caught up.
They've matched it all year. They've struggled there, and most of the goals he picked were goals that his team has struggled with.
From the Giants' 44, Quincy Carter, short drop, outside, good catch by Joey Galloway at the Giants' 38-yard line. They said yes. Second catch. Emmitt Smith, thrown for a loss. Cornelius Griffin busting through, and it's 34 for a first down. Ismail in motion. The high snap. Carter throws to Ismail. And Sam Garnes wrestled it out of his hands. It's an incomplete pass. Good strength on the part of Sam Garnes, pulling the ball right out of the hands of Rocket Ismail. NFC. Jackie Harris shifts. Cowboys work from the 28. The toss to Emmitt Smith. Trying to get outside. Seahorn's got him. Pushes him out of bounds. No gain on the play. That's Emmitt Smith's 9th carry of the game. 4 of them have been for minus yardage.
4 yards rushing.
Frank Ferrara, number 95, in for the Giants at defensive end, replacing Kenny Holmes. Outside for Rocket Ismail. He's out of bounds at the 33-yard line. Giants. Michael Wiley is back in for Dallas in the backfield with Quincy Carter. Carter throws and completes to Ismail. He gets away from 1, gets up to the 40-yard line. It's a first down. They 7 times for negative yards. Carter throwing to Michael Wiley. Big pickup there. He slipped Seahorn and is ridden down by Emmanuel McDaniel. Quincy Carter, good delivery again. Hambrick and Smith in the backfield for Dallas. Carter going deep. Wide open Ismail. He's got it at the 1-yard line. Big day for Rocket Ismail in the game.
Here's Ismail in here on the slot. Now they're going to have single safety outside, and what they're going to do is Sean Williams, he comes over here and looks at Galloway to help out over the top. Sean Williams trying to do too much. He talked about this last week as well. He has a double read.
Defensive lineman for the Giants. Emmitt Smith to the goal line. Touchdown! Another rushing touchdown for the man who has the most in NFL history. His second of the season and number 147 for his career. Consecutive weeks, the Giants have had a 100-yard receiver against them.
And check out the left side of that line. Looked like I thought there might have been a little movement over there. Flozell Adams looked like he went early. They ran right behind him. Michael Myers, 94, is the fullback, bowls his way into the end zone.
11 catches by the Dallas wide receivers today.
What's this guy doing on his cell phone?
I don't know. I have no idea. He's not calling me. Dan Campbell, tight end to the left, and Tiki Barber in the backfield. Collins broke it up. Juan Hawthorne covering Tabidi Davis.
That was pretty close, you know. Beat balls much so as the offensive player.
John Nix, number 60, is in at defensive tackle. Giants have to get to the 39 for a first down. The play fake. Collins steps up. Flag on the play. It's complete to Amani Toomer, but they're going to bring it back. So earlier it was third down penalties hurting the Cowboys. This one hurts the Giants. For the Giants, Tabidi Davis is the third. Out of the shotgun, Collins throwing deep and incomplete for Amani Toomer, and he got hit by George Teague. Cowboys getting physical. Stand for the Giants. This is his fifth punt of the game. Tiki Barber is back deep around the 10-yard line. Good kick. That's a heck of a catch. Barber at the 5-yard line. Well, it's getting down to crunch time.
Crowd is getting loud.
Dane and Camella in the backfield. A long field for the Giants from their own 6. Collins, pump fake. Over the middle, wide open is Ike Hilliard up to the 18-yard line. That gives them some breathing room. Eagles are doing it home against San Diego, leading 21-14. 7-4 record with a 2-game lead in the NFC East. It's quite a game in Green Bay, Bill, huh? Packers and Bears in motion here. Marcellus Rivers, short, almost intercepted.
To his own coverage, so the quarterback he doesn't expect him there.
Punt number 6 for Rodney Williams. Reggie Swinton back at his own 38. Williams has trouble and runs for it. And he spins and is knocked down short of a first down. There's the problem he has with a broken hand and the cast on the right hand. He could not handle the snap cleanly.
I guarantee you he's hurt down the bottom of this pile too, because he had to go in there and he got piled up on trying to get the first down. But remember, we showed earlier his arm.
Oh,
he couldn't extend his arm. Now watch, he's going to catch this almost the same way. He doesn't want to get it up high because he's timid with that right-handed grip.
And though he's a good athlete, that right wrist is broken.
Oh,
it's got a metal plate in there, 3 metal plates, 12 screws, 86. Harris motion. Quick outside to Rocket Ismail. Cuts it upfield. Sean Williams brings him down at the 20-yard line. Big day for Rocket Ismail, a season high 9 catches. Cornelius Griffin has come to the sideline, and he's down on his knees, rubbing his back. His trainer Ron Barnes. Lance Legree has replaced him. Emmitt Smith cuts it inside. It's Michael Wiley, the third down back, excuse me. Wiley to the 13 and a first down for Dallas. Hambrick and Smith in the backfield. Mike Lucky shifting. Emmitt Smith thrown for a loss. Emmitt Smith has carried 13 times in the game for 6 yards total. Mike Ducey's on the sideline. Down. Michael Wiley is the running back. Ismail in motion. Fake toss. Quarterback draw. Quincy Carter. First down. play for the rookie quarterback. Along with Johnny Huggins, number 49. Myers goes in motion. The play fake, the toss, a touchdown. Jackie Harris, the tight end. Dallas takes the lead. Unanswered points. They were down 13-3. The play fake, Quincy Carter tosses it to tight end Jackie Harris, and the Cowboys have a 20-13 lead. Two wide receivers left. Tiki Barber straight ahead. Not much of a hole. He dives forward and gets up to the 37-yard line. It's 107 yards. Three wide receivers in. Tabidi Davis is the third. Short drop by Collins. Nobody open. He throws low. Incomplete. Intended for the tight end, Dan Campbell. For the season, that's the second highest total in the NFC. On 0 turnovers today, and there are 3 wins, only 4 turnovers, as you see there. Emmitt Smith, 15 carries, 8 yards. Sorry, Bill. On 2nd and 9. Emmitt Smith again finds the hole. Best run of the game. It's a big one. They chase Emmitt down at the Giants' 38-yard line. Sehorn finally got him. It took 50 minutes to do it. He finally broke one.
What happens, Sam, is they come with the strong safety up. It was Sean Williams again. Sean Williams does not maintain his C-gap responsibility. He jumps inside the block of the fullback, and that created the seam.
Longest run of the season for Emmitt Smith, 44 yards. Hambrick and Wiley in the backfield. Hambrick went in motion. The option kept by Quincy Carter. The umpire got knocked down, lost his hat. Carter gets down to the 28, maybe the 27.
The umpire was like the rest of the Giants defense. He was getting out of the way. He wasn't sure. He thought it was going to be an option to his side.
Lucky in motion. Emmitt Smith thrown for a loss. The Giants stack him up at the 30-yard line. Kick 2 today, and he's gotten good distance. This one will be a 48-yarder. Big try for Hilbert. On the way, and it is no good. It hit the crossbar.
What a ripoff.
Oh.
That's just flat ripped off.
It needed 1 more inch. First half, just 19 in the second half. The play fake, Collins throwing, and it's caught by Amani Toomer. A first down in Dallas territory at the 48-yard line.
Funneled right in the middle for the linebackers to get to it.
2 tight ends to the left side. Toomer in motion. Collins gets time, throws, and it's intercepted. Darren Woodson is brought down. Dwan Hawthorne got a piece of it. Woodson was there to grab it.
Looking for Monty Toomer, and what he sees here, he's got this and that over the top. It's Woodson and Dwan Hawthorne, and we were talking to Kerry Collins about the toughest thing about being a quarterback. What's the one single thing? Obviously, there's a lot you have to do as a quarterback. Managing the game clock, getting this snap, looking around at everything that's going on.
Giants have to get to the 27 for a first down. They are 2 for 11 on 3rd downs. Collins in trouble. Down he goes. He lost the ball, and it's recovered by the Giants. Greg Camella recovered the fumble. First sack of the game. Let's see how he handles the snap. Into the body. Gets the kick away. Low line drive. Swinton with a good chance to return. Into Giants territory. Goes outside. Down the sideline. And out of bounds. The NFL's leading punt returner brings it back to the Giants 27. Emmett scored a touchdown. Now on second down, it's Emmitt Smith again down to the 21-yard line. And the Giants use their final timeout, studying late hours into the evening, watching film, watching tape, learning as much as he could. Here is 3rd and 4. They have to get to the 17 for a first down. Mike Lucky shifts. Emmitt Smith dives, and I think he may have enough for the first down. What an effort by the veteran Emmitt Smith.
And this is the Emmitt Smith signature play that they've been running ever since he got here. This is nothing more than the lead draw play. They isolate, they get up on the backer, they ISO on the middle linebacker with the fullback, and they've been running that play since they drafted him.
Sam Garnes and Brandon Short combined for the stop. They pull the chain. It's a first down, Dallas. Out of timeouts. Johnny Huggins is in at fullback. Mike Lucky motions. Troy Hambrick carries. Big hole. He's got a first down. And the vaunted Giants defense, so good against the run, is broken here in the biggest play. The Dallas Cowboys are going to be able to put this game away. Boys, with a great comeback, Dallas scores 17 unanswered points, led by Quincy Carter. The Cowboys win it 20-13. We've got some bonus coverage coming your way. And don't forget the Autotrader.com postgame show with JB, Terry, Howie, and Chris with scores and highlights from around the league. For Bill Moss, this is Sam Rosen. Dallas defeats the Giants 20-13. Now let's go to San Francisco at St. Louis to Pat Summerall and John Madden.